Hello students, I am Aarti Sharan. In my last video, I discussed with you the summary of the second chapter, The Adventure of Toto. In this video, I am going to discuss with you question answers. Now let's come to the question answers. Here, the first question is, how does Toto come to grandfather's private zoo? This answer you will get on the first page, page number 7. In the first paragraph, it is written very clearly that grandfather was the animal lover, and so he saw the monkey, the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough, and the monkey looked so out of place that grandfather decided to take the little fellow, to add the little fellow in his private zoo, and so he bought that monkey from the Tonga driver for the sum of ₹5. Then second question is, Toto was, so you have understood the first answer is given in the first paragraph of this chapter. Then the second question is, Toto was a pretty monkey. In what sense is Toto pretty? So here again it is given in paragraph number 2 on page number 7. Here it is described that the monkey was very pretty. It had got bright eyes which sparkled with the mischief beneath deep set eyebrows. Teeth were purely white and very often displayed in the smile. He used to frighten the elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. Here you have to mention about his fingers, that the fingers were quick and wicked, and his tail was very long, which add to its good looks, and it also served as a third hand. So all these things given in this paragraph, in the second paragraph, you have to take down of different parts of the body of the monkey, and you have to write about the monkey. So now the third question is, why does grandfather take Toto to Saharanpur and how? In this answer, number 3, you come to page number 8, and here you can find in this paragraph, third paragraph, that Toto the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. And one day when grandfather had to go to Dehradun, he decided to take the monkey with him. So he took a big black canvas kit bag, and then he had put some straw at the bottom of the bag. So and in that he had closed monkey and had taken him to. So in this paragraph, this whole paragraph, you can find out that the answer is written, why he had taken and how he had taken the monkey to Saharanpur. The second part of the question is, why does the ticket checker insist on calling Toto a dog? When grandfather reached Saharanpur and was producing his ticket at the railway station, suddenly Toto poked his head out of the bag and gave the man a wide grin. The ticket collector was taken aback, and he didn't like that. So according to him, the Toto was he said that grandfather wanted to try to prove that monkey did not qualify as a dog, but the ticket collector did not listen to him, and he said that he had to pay money for him as a fare. He had paid ₹3. So everything is given here in this paragraph, so you can take down from here. So he had paid a sum of ₹3 as his fare. Then, how does Toto take a bath? Where has he learned to do this? How does Toto almost boil himself alive? The way he used to take, Toto was very fond of taking bath during cold winter. Page number 9 in the last paragraph, it is written very clearly that he was very cunning. He used to test the temperature with his hand, and then he used to put his first leg, then the second leg, and he used to go into the water until he was into the water up to his neck. And then he used to take soap and rub all over, and that's all I think he had learned, and he had learned this from the writer. And one day this answer would be quite long. This may be called a long answer. One day, as he was very fond of taking bath, he in the kitchen, a large kitchen kettle was on the fire to boil water for tea, and it was very cold. He went into the water, and he was when the water became hot, he raised himself a little, but when he found cold outside, he again sat down. So he continued hopping up and down for some time, but when the water became very hot, by that time the grandmother entered the kitchen, and he found him half boiled. She found him half boiled, and she took him out of the kettle. So this answer would be quite long. Then number 5. Why does the author say Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long? So here in the last paragraph, it is written that he used to spoil things. He was very mischievous, and he was very indisciplined. So grandfather had realized that, and they could not afford the frequent loss of dishes, clothes, curtains, and wallpaper. So ultimately he decided to sell Toto to Tonga driver, and he sold him for only 3 rupees. So here you have got the answer number 1 on the first page in the first paragraph, answer number 2 in the first page, second paragraph, answer number 3 in the on page number 8 in second, third and fourth paragraph. Answer number 4 you will find on page number 9, the last paragraph, and also on page number 10 in first and second paragraph, and answer number 5 in the last paragraph of this chapter. So we have discussed all the question answers of this chapter. Now few more questions I will give you, extra questions I'll give you in the next video. Thank you.